Okay, so all right, so I can just show up, no tools, and to the site and be ready. Or is there a special toolkit that I should have?
It's a great question. You follow me over here. This is what I keep in my truck daily. It's just the basic items that I would need, and I would like to see what you guys use as well in your toolkits. But this is just what I use daily here. Starting off first, we got our handy dandy ladder. That's going to get us everywhere we need to go. And this is just a little giant ladder. I believe it's a 14-foot ladder that can extend up multiple different ways. It's very versatile and easy to fit in the back of your truck. The next thing I have obviously is some cougar pawls. If you've been on a roof, you know why we use cougar pawls. They give you a nice little grip on the shingles and make sure you don't slip. Going on with this, I have this tool belt. Any type of tool belt will work. You don't exactly need this one, but I have a just a 35-foot measuring tape in there. That's really comes in handy because we don't use any tools to sketch out here. We do everything by pen and paper. I'll take my little portfolio out here. This is made by my brother here, and this is what we use. This is what we keep all of our files in, and at the end of my inspection, I'll have everything sketched out, and we do everything by hand. All right, so that comes in handy. We also have a moisture meter here. It's just a standard moisture meter that you have. All of my chalk I keep as well in a little broken container. And then the most versatile tool that you'll need for an interior inspection is a laser measurer right here. That is handy dandy when you are inside a house, so that you don't have to pull out this tape measure every square inch of it. You can just point that laser measure and get the job done that way.
Okay, and when you take notes, can I just remember the notes and write them down at any time in the future?
So I'll give you an example of what I do on this. Let's just scope this house real quick. It's very simple. We made it simple for a reason, so that anybody can go out. Whenever I'm scoping a house, I'm looking at it from a bird's eye view, and this is how I'm gonna get my measurements, right? So this house is just a square, and then there's the ridge right there. So now we have an overall view of this house. Would you say so?
Yes.
Okay, so for the roof, I would climb up on the roof. I would see what type of shingles on it or on top of it. We don't have ours finished up yet, but I'll just have roof, and then I'll put like a 30-year shingle, and then I'll have my decking on there, and I'll continue all my notes while I'm walking around the exterior, and I'll do the exact same thing for the interior as well.
Okay. All right. And let's say if I'm the carrier adjuster is with me, or even if I am the carrier adjuster, how soon should I write this down?
So what we're doing here, this is just going to give you an idea of what you should put into Xactimate, right? Mm-hmm. This is your first inspection on the property. You're understanding the overall dimensions of it, and this is going to be the sketch that you're putting back into the computer. Mm-hmm. We're just not using any of the fancy the Matterport cameras or the DocuSketch system that we use. We're teaching you it this way so that if you are a brand new PA, you don't have to spend all that extra money to go and get that software. You know exactly how to do it with just your pen and paper.
Okay, and write it down on site. And
right.
All windows are the same?
Come on, man. You think all windows are the same?
I don't know.
No, that is not true. All windows are not the same here, and that's exactly why we put another window in there as well. Taking out a window is not just taking out a window. You have to add each component that goes along with it to get to that window, and then put everything back, and then paint everything back as well.
And this looks like a relatively low pitch and or slope, depending on who you are. Does the slope not matter?
The slope always matters. You got to have the right slope, because that's going to adjust for the square footage of the roof, and then the overall price of that roof as well.
Okay. And when I'm looking at this siding, it's just the front material, or is there something behind it that I need to be considerate of as well?
Yeah, there's always going to be something behind it. You also have a vapor barrier that's in between the exterior and the sheathing of the actual home. What that does, it just keeps that moisture out between the siding and your actual house.
Is there a question about your toolkit or this mock home that I should have asked you that I didn't?
So We'll start with the dates of our next camp. The dates of the next camp is June 15th through 19th. It is Monday through Friday. The first half of the week we'll do our Xactimate certifications, level 1 and level 2. The second half of that week we'll step out inspections, not just on this house, but potentially another building as well.
Where do I go to sign up?
So you go to public adjustment.